In your face!
So, if you could say something to your 10-year-old self, what would it be?
Don't let your mama tell you get rid of them toys. No.
Wait, hold on. Okay, so I know I remember you was talking about your dad saying, your dad, showed you some things like that. Was your mom like?
No, well, so I had the Terradome from G.I. Joe, the big circle thing, with the ship that come out the middle. And my mom was like, you're getting too old for this stuff. Give it to the neighbor. So I go outside. We were living in an apartment back then, and I see pieces of the Terradome all over the back of the apartment complex. A couple years ago, I went to this place called Second Chance Toys, and I see the box. Just the box for the Terradome was like $500. Just the box. It's like, come on, man. But for real though, for my 10-year-old self, I would say, hey, just keep being creative. Keep the creative mind. Keep flourishing with the art. I mean, back then fell in love with reading comic books. My brother would get the books, and I don't really remember him reading them as much as I did. And I don't even remember him getting them. I just remember having them. And, I love the stories. I love reading the stories. And that was great to me. So always be creative. I used to do I used to write poetry, but I never really was a writer per se. But what I would do is I would get the Wizard magazine, and then, I would look at 2 pages, and one page might have like Hellboy, and one page might have like some DC characters or something. So I would take a notepad and I would write a scenario in which them two would meet up together, like just a 1-page scenario, not like a whole story or whatever, but just like a synopsis of why they would be in the same universe to get my mind flowing, just to keep creativity going. Because you would see something like a Care Bear or something, and it's like, what? I'm gonna challenge myself to make it work, to make it. It may sound stupid, it's crazy, but as we see, they're putting, Godzilla, and they have a My Little Pony X Transformer comic book out. So hey, nothing's too crazy, I guess. Nothing's
Who
too
would have
crazy.
thought we would ever see Mario and Sonic together? I mean, they were such rivals, in the beginning.
Yeah, but hey, I think they're starting to learn that, people are into this. I don't know what took them so long to really to realize, that people are really into all these properties. But, yeah, we are.